Hello there. So this is going to be the overview of a 4/possibly 5-part series about making sounds and music on the Super Nintendo. This is going to be an overview. Just look at this different ways you can do that. So let's get to it. So first of all, I'm going to be calling this show thing, whatever you want to call it, no shuriken mode, as in, I am going hard in that, when you turn off the shurikens in the versions of Shinobi that I've played, it becomes significantly more difficult. With that said, I'm just going to start going. So the Super Nintendo has another processor called the SPC, which is uses for sound, and you have to create this file here. This is a separate code file just for the SPC. So you have to compile that, assemble that, and then you have to create some kind of communication protocol with the SPC, which is not too difficult. I found some code. I believe this was based on code by Grog for the X816 assembler, and I adapted it for the WLA compiler assembler. So this is the first test. I just got the sample. So I did not change the file name there, the ROM name. And then I got to echo. I'm not confident, or I don't remember if that works on all emulators. This sample just plays again and again. And then I was manipulating the pitch. That's that. And then I was manipulating the volume. Not sure why. I don't know why I had it only on the right channel. Who knows? These are two voices playing at different pitches on two different speakers. So I was playing with the panning, and then this one was just an anomaly. But then I got the pitch to be based on a scale. Yeah, so those are running super slow for some reason. But yeah, so I got it in the C scale. And then, so these were the samples I created. So you have to create samples. These are just, regular WAV files out of Ableton Live. And then I brought them down to 32 kilohertz. I don't remember exactly why offhand, but we'll go into that deeper. But why it had to be 32 kilohertz, I just remember that working properly and sounding best. So if you're just doing code like this, like these examples, you have to turn those sounds into BRR files, which are the compression format used for the Super Nintendo. It's called bitrate reduction. So you're gonna need, there's a tool. I was using the one called BRR tools, but there are a few out there. Whereas you just take a wave, you drop it in. It's a command prompt, and you get a BRR file. But so I just have this open illustratively. But if you're familiar with the NES, there is a tracker out there called. This is an audio program. It's a tracker when this is vertical format. It's called Family Tracker. Right, so this is a little thing I was playing with. So this is designed. This is how the NES creates sound. So I believe this is with some kind of partial NES emulator doing the sound, so it's relatively accurate. So that exists, but that does not exist properly 100% for the Super Nintendo. There are a few people doing that. There's Elix, who doesn't have one publicly available, and Bazz is starting to work on one, which I'll put links somewhere, I don't know, to videos or places where you can see more about that stuff. But I'm going to go through the options that you have available today. So there's one option where you can take, this is another tracker called Schism Tracker, which is based, it's a recreation of Impulse Tracker, which is why the files are IT. But this is a tracker, it's just a regular tracker. See, it doesn't, the Super Nintendo has 8 channels and this has, I think, like 32 or something. So you kind of have to conform your song to SNES stuff. And so why I'm using this is there's a tool called SNES Mod Lite, which will convert these IT files into SPC files, which the SNES can read. So I'll just go quickly through this file. I forget which song it is, but we'll just play it. Oh, this is, yeah. Right. So that one, you can't get, if you do arbitrary volume changes with the notes, they aren't going to translate to the SPC file. So let's actually open, that was the in the tracker, and then here I should have it, if I might not. This is 4. So when it becomes an SPC, did I save that? I don't know. I think this is it still. Yeah, so I just have a ROM file set up here that I can quickly just load an SPC file into it. Yeah, so it's super slow, but you can see that it sounds relatively close. I think I have a lot of programs open, so it's kind of chugging with the emulator for some reason. And then, so you do that, you convert you create the song to your liking within the SNES limitations, and then you use SNES Mod Lite, and these are the files I've converted from IT to SPC. So that's that version. And then there is, I may not be using this to its full potential. I mean, I maybe have to read about what this SP thing does, but it's a kind of a tracker. It seems like it's not meant to be fully utilized as a tracker, more for creating sounds and stuff, or shorter loops. So this is something I created with it. I'll put links somewhere to both these songs. So these, you can actually, you import WAV files, or you can load, it has its own kind of instrument. So you load the samples, and you have a little bit more control over how they're resampled and interpreted. And then it'll actually export a SPC file. So there's one less step. This is closer to the NES sound, and you can manipulate at least the volume. I don't think it has all the SNES has a bunch of other stuff, like a filter, I believe, a noise channel. What else? It has like echo, which, you know, those things are harder to. And it's this song actually uses the portamento or glissando or whatever it's called. So this is actually closer, but it's not quite there. You can see it doesn't move follow the playhead with the like other trackers. It doesn't follow the song. So that's about what's going on right now. We'll go into that deeper. The first thing we're going to do is look at creating something with SNES GSS. Okay? See you there next time in the Wednesday. Bye-bye there. Bye there.